want you in my life. I like chilling with you every night. Good vibes got me feeling right. I just wanna hit it one more time. You know I want you in my life. Good vibes got me feeling right. I like chilling with you every night.
Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miss Kitty Catty MC, coming back at you with a juicing, a tutorial on how to juice. I know when I initially started doing this a year ago, you guys were really into the juicing, and because I have let 2025 take me on such a marvelous ride, baby, honey, I got to get back to juicing because I'm trying to get back to that size I used to be. There will be a picture incorporated here, and from the size that I am now here and the size I used to be here. Okay, so yes, I'm working hard. I'm going back to juicing. I have some big back activities going on. I'm talking about this back is big, and I done packed on a couple stomach pounds too. But that's okay, because we're going to get back in the rhythm of the things. I'm back doing my workout. I'm back doing my Pilates. I'm back doing my stretches. And I am back juicing. And I am eating with intentions. Not just eating to be full or eating just to eat, but I'm intentionally eating healthy foods and I'm picking better choices. And I hope that you will stay tuned as I show you step by step. Baby, I'm back at it. I got a lot of oranges and I got a lot of pears. And I got some celery I'll probably incorporate into this juicing tutorial today. So stay tuned. So as you can see, I have pears and I have oranges that were given to me by a family friend. And so now I'm in here cleaning I'm skinning my fruit. I do not juice my skin along with the flesh because of sanitation reasons. And of course you can wash it and scrub it and do all that and that. But I need to cut my stuff open so I can see if any things are inside or living inside. So I like to skin it, then chop it so I can see what's going on the inside. Because I don't want any bugs in my juice. I don't want worms incorporated into my healthy juice and juice. So stay tuned as I get this stuff going. So now I have brought you around to the side so you can get a better view of what's going on. And I like to do what I've done so far. I take the skin off my fruit. I slice them down in the middle. Make sure ain't nothing going on. Making sure ain't nothing in the house. And I keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And this is basically how I check. You know. Gotta make sure we ain't got no bugaboos up in this fruit. Okay, and this is basically how I do it. And you don't have to do it like me. You know, you can juice the skin if you want. I just choose to be a little bit more cautious and making sure everything is good for me and my daughter as we are starting back on our health journey. So yeah, I'm scrutinizing. I'm paying attention. I'm looking at every little thing. See, some of this stuff that's trash. And so that's why it's good to look at your fruit. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to look at your fruit. If it's too soft, throw that out. You might go to somebody else's channel and they might say different. If you want to listen to that, you more than welcome to. I'm just telling you what I do. You know, this is how I do it. So I'm going to do a couple more of these on screen and then I'm going to finish the rest off. And then I'm going to show you how I do my pears. Also, taking the skin off. Just cut it down the middle. Take a look and see what's going on. You know, just taking a look. Ain't no biggie. Okay, so here's a pear. So you can see how I do that too. And please don't be saying, you're wasting. You might call it wasting. You might be one of them people who will juice everything. I seen people putting the plastic, child, I done seen a lot. But these are from a garden, so. That's a part of the seed. You know, just taking a look. Baby, ain't nothing wrong with paying attention and seeing what's going on. Although I know they're going to say, bugs got their nutrition value too. All right now. I ain't going to stop the people that want to eat bugs from eating them. Go right ahead, baby. But for me and my house, this how we do it. This how I'm doing it for me and my child. So you are more than welcome to scrub the outside and juice the whole pear or orange. It is more nutrients in it when you do that. Let me just say that. Okay. Making sure everything is on the up and up. Seeds are there. And yes, that's how we doing that right now. Okay, last one. You probably can't even see. I got so much piling up. And they ripe and they ready to go. These some good pears, baby. They juicy. That's the way I like my pears. With the juice falling down your arm and stuff. With the juice falling down. And they got the seeds in them. Yes, Lord. See you in a minute. Alright, so I'm back. I have chopped up the pears. I have chopped up the oranges. Now it's time to go. I have you positioned in a good spot. But I'm going to turn the juice around so we can get two views. You can get view of the juice coming out here. And then you can get a view of, I guess you can kind of get a view. Can you see that? Well, you most definitely got a front row seat to the juice coming down. And this is where the pulp and everything will dispense from. We're going to turn the juicer on. When the lid closes is when it comes on. Then we're starting. Juice is filling up very fast. And I knew it would because it's a lot of oranges and the pears are very juicy. No need for this, but if you needed it, you could help it along. Help it along the way. So I'm a multitask because I had so many oranges and pears that I couldn't even get them all in the juicer. It's probably gonna make a lot of juice. I'm not doing this again. Next time a family friend say, I got some food, I'm going to say, okay, why you telling me? And I know y'all are like, Oh, that's not a good attitude. But baby, that stuff sat on my daggone counter for until I was ready to do it. And I still wasn't ready right now. But I just said, let me go ahead before the fruit go bad. And my daughter talked so much trash. Mama, you could have been did that. And I'm like, girl, shut up. So you know how I be parents. So yeah. She keeping me on the straight and narrow though, so I ain't gonna complain. So every time you lift the top up, it stops. But once you push it down, it starts again. We're gonna pop the top and incorporate more fruit. More pears, because I have more pears. Okay, period. So it looks like I'm done with that part. So I'm over here still chopping. I'm gonna continue chopping the rest of these fruit. I only have a couple more. And I remember when I said I was gonna incorporate celery, I changed my mind. I'm gonna do orange and pear juice. I got some carrots. Oh my God, carrots will probably be major key. Oh, I love carrot juice. I do. I should do that. I should incorporate some. But you see how you give yourself more work when you start thinking about the things you like. You start adding more work to yourself. And because I already got this stuff out, this stuff is already out. I might as well just do this. So I'll be back. All right, so now that everything is chopped up, we're gonna start it back up and we're gonna keep it going. I got my mason jars on deck. And I'm going to go ahead and fill up one of these mason jars. Loving the spout on the side of that. Juicer, major key. Oh, look at all that pear juice that came through. Come on, go pear. Whoa. Baby, them pears was right. Them pears was right. Baby. We gotta make sure we get it all down. So that looks like that's it. That looks like that's all it's trying to yield. Maybe I don't need the second jar. You gotta mix it all up, baby. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I had some fresh ginger, oh my goodness. That would have been major. So it looks like it's completely done. It's not going to give me any more juice. No matter how many times it spins, it is completely done. And I yielded a whole mason jar. This is a 64 ounce. And I have a little bit more, so we're going to go ahead and drink that right now. But that is what I have. Let me get my top. I have so many mason jars and tops. I have a whole bunch. If you're looking for mason jars, the place to go is Walmart. They have them in the 12-ounce jars, and they have them in the 64-ounce jars. I like them both. I got 64 and I got 12, so, you know, it is what it is. It's what you like. So, I'm back at it. I'm juicing again. This will go in the refrigerator. It will last up to 2 days in my house. And let's see how it tastes. Yes, and the juice turned out perfect. I can't complain. It's a little sweet, but that's okay. This will go really quick. It's not going to last long in my house at all. And yes, here's to another one. Until next time, bye.